How's it going, everyone? Shifty here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to do a solo flawless completion of the Master Presage mission on a Warlock in Season of the Splicer. Doing this will net you 2 triumphs. One of them is Lone Gun in a Dark Place, which as you can see states that you need to complete Presage solo without dying. This one can actually be done on normal mode, but in this video I'm going to show you how you can do it on Master as well. And then there is the Tale Told Triumph, which says complete Presage on Master difficulty without dying. As you can see, you don't have to be solo for this one, but I'm going to show you that in this video anyway. Completing the Tale Told Triumph will net you the emblem that you see on my Warlock right now. This is what it looks like. Anyway, before I get into my loadout for this one, if you end up enjoying the video, make sure to hit that like button. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe as well. For this run, I went with Top Tree Voidwalker and Controverse Hold. Then for my weapons, I have Witherhoard, the omnioculus SMG, because I am using a Warmind Cell build, and I have the Corsair's Wrath Solar Linear Fusion Rifle. Then in my helmet, I have double Ashes to assets, and I have the Warmind's Decree mod from the seasonal artifact. This makes it so void splash damage final blows have a chance to create Warmind cells. This makes it so both my super and grenade can generate Warmind cells. Then in my arms, I have submachine gun loader and overload SMG rounds. On top of that, I have global reach, which makes my Warmind cells have an effect at a greater distance. Then in my chest armor, I have solar damage resistance and concussive dampener. Both of these are extremely important for reducing damage during the boss fight. And as for my Warmind cell mod here, I have Rage of the Warmind. This adds additional solar damage to the explosions of my Warmind cells. Then in my legs, I have Grenade Launcher Scavenger and Linear Fusion Rifle Scavenger. And for my Warmind cell mod here, I have Fireteam Medic. This makes it so destroying a Warmind cell creates a burst of healing for you and allies near you. And finally, in my bond, I have Breach and Clear, so my Witherhoard debuffs the boss. I also have Wrath of Rasputin, so solar splash damage final blows have a chance to create Warmind cells. This combined with Rage of the Warmind makes it so when I get kills with my Warmind cells, they have a chance at generating additional Warmind cells. Anyway, that is it for my setup in this video. Over the course of this run, I will offer live commentary to give you some tips along the way. Now, let's get into it.
Exploratory outing, Presage, designation VG999. I am receiving.
We can't go through the main door, so we have to go around.
Have you no more officers to send in your place?
You're trespassing, and I need information on that ship. Withdraw.
This is a rescue operation for a wayward ghost. Interference here would not.
We have a little bit of a jumping puzzle here, but nothing too strenuous.
The Cabal are not animals. Send in your guardian, but Callus belongs to me. As long as I see him dragged from this hole, I don't care who does it.
Then keep your distance and leave us be.
Alright, we're in the ship
I've
now.
lived aboard these ships. I know their systems. You need me.
Did not mean to shoot Witherhoard there.
What will you do with Callus if he's found?
Autocrats only know obsession. His gluttony.
And here we have a spore to shoot, so we can go through this barrier. I'm gonna jump up here right away.
Until his belly bursts. How many Cabal died for this?
Gonna jump up through this little hole. Then we have to jump up to the top of the room.
Emperor, this derelict is his empire. Sacrifice to pride. Paid for in blood.
Here we have to open this door, so I'm gonna head off to the right. There will be a lever over here. I'm gonna throw Witherhoard down right there. Then when I head back here, I'll be able to shoot another spore. And when I jump the gap, I'll be able to go through a barrier on the other side,
Are those elixirs?
which would normally be right here.
The ether was bound with darkness. Now there's score. One find it easily swings but
I'll just jump past those screebs. No need to fight them.
Contained.
Shoot that fuse and head down here.
This infestation
And I'm going to put a wither horde right there and hop right up there.
Slaughtered my people.
What was it like? That inevitability.
Like burning alive.
After pulling that lever, I'm going to head up here and through this doorway
Gasps of scorching
and jump
air.
across the gap to another lever.
Helpless panic.
After I activate that lever, I'm going to head back.
Any different when Gaul raised the city? Survivors like us.
And then right below this platform, there will be another fuse to shoot.
Defiant.
And then I'm going to head right back through here, but instead I'm going to drop down. Now we're into the trash compactor of the Glycon. In this room, there's going to be 3 fuses below grates while there's a bunch of screebs in the area. We have to destroy those 3 fuses to move on. There's one of them. So what I like to do is I like to jump in the air to avoid the screebs. And there's the last fuse. I'm going to jump past them and then I'm going to backtrack to that fuse. Once the 3rd fuse is destroyed, you go to the square with the 4 red lights and then drop down.
Through a trash compactor. If you were Cabal, I would lift you into the stars.
And in this room there's going to be several enemies that spawn. I like to head over here and just kind of hide out. First of all, there's going to be a void shielded enemy right here. So I'm going to throw a grenade. I'm going to toss some wither horde over there. And I'm going to go for these guys in the back. And throw a wither horde right in front of me for a little bit of protection. Anytime I see a war mine cell, I'm going to try to go for that. Take care of that sniper in the back there. And there should be another void shielded guy right there. And that was a close call. But we still made it through, so that's fine.
Thought you killed that.
The Cabal have suffered too many losses for vanity, petulance. First Callus, then Gaul.
But not you.
Don't insult me.
After a little bit more running, we'll be in the hangar room where we'll have quite a bit of fighting to do.
No mercy for false gods.
I'm going to throw a grenade over there, although there is an arc shielded enemy. I'm going to try to break the shield real quick. I'm going to hop up here. Match game is on, so I do need void damage to take out that shield. And I have that right now. And there should be a solar shielded chieftain right here. After those chieftains are down, there will be 2 abominations that spawn along with several of these ravagers. And when I get the opportunity, I'm going to go ahead and super one of them. Looks like we have a few screebs spawning over here. I am running out of primary ammo though. Hopefully I get a couple drops here, or I'll have to go look for some at least. Alright, after you've killed one abomination, there will be a whole bunch of enemies that spawn, including some screebs. I'm not exactly sure why that screeb wasn't taking any damage there. And I do not know why I'm not getting any ammo. Looks like there's some out here. Try to break the arc shield. And we'll head off to the left here. Alright, that chieftain is down. I'm going to jump up here to take on this abomination. Looks like I have my super up again, so I'm going to go ahead and super. And I'm going to finish this one. There we go. Now we can move on, but I'm going to go over here and grab this special quick.
Half these ships ran routes to the tangled shore.
Where they harvested the scorn for their experiments.
This hangar took in ships from all over Seoul. The Leviathan could be lurking at any of those coordinates. Your missing guardian was working with my father.
So it would appear.
Just head over here and open this door.
Recovered.
Now I can shoot the spore.
Freeze me.
And head over here to this door and go through a barrier.
That remains to be seen.
We'll have a few creeps to deal with in this room, but Witherhorde should make quick work of them. As will that Warmind cell. I'm going to activate this lever and then shoot this fuse in the distance. As soon as I break that fuse, I'm going to jump up here, where that arc barrier was, and hit this lever up. And then head through the doorway on the opposite end,
You hear, Emperor?
and hit another lever to open this door.
Thrown on the pyre of my past. You will
Now I'll be able to shoot a spore in this doorway,
The ignorance of my youth.
and head right over here.
Pain and change. Unproven faith wilted by logic.
And in this room we're going to have some Screebs and a couple of void shielded enemies. Gotta be a little careful there. Now that all the enemies are down, I can hit that lever up. And there will be a Scorpius turret hiding in here. After that's down, I can head in and shoot that fuse. And head over to another spore. And now I can head to this corner of the room and drop down. We'll shoot these grates, and head down here and shoot a few more. There will be a couple orange bar Screebs that come through that hallway. As soon as both of those are down, I can shoot that spore and head through there. And make a left. Then a right. And hit this lever. There are going to be several enemies in this room, including a couple abominations. A wither horde and a grenade should take him out pretty quickly. When all the enemies are cleared out, I'm going to head over here, hit this lever, head over here to this hidden compartment, shoot a fuse, and then head back to the opposite side of the room. Over here there will be another doorway with some spores in it. Now I'm going to once again head to this side of the room and pass through this barrier. Now I'm just going to jump over here real quick. I'm going to have to backtrack a little bit. Take out this corrupted raider, as well as this one, and then shoot this fuse right here. And now I'm going to head back to where I came from. Shoot that spore. Head into this doorway, which is now open. Refresh my spore buff. And then head this way. And I can place that rally banner to refill all my ammo and get my super if need be. And now we're at the boss fight. The boss is going to spawn right there. Looks like it teleported. I thought it teleported away, but instead it actually teleported right on top of me. Now it's teleporting away. Take out these creeds. Make sure to take out this flame turret. And it looks like that chieftain went down. There's one more to deal with, but it's shooting a flame turret at me. Once those chieftains are down, you'll have two of these regular stalkers on each side. Might as well just activate this while I'm here. There will be 3 of those councils that I'll have to activate throughout the area. One was on that side I was just on, the other one is over here. And the third one is in the room over here. I'm not going to step in there because I'll get burned otherwise. When I am ready, I'll head in for the third council. Now this bottom level is no longer heated and I can take on the boss. But what I'm going to do first is I'm going to do that because I knew the boss was going to teleport right on top of me. You have to be careful with that because the boss does kind of teleport in weird ways around the arena. Looks like the boss is standing in my wither horde. I'll wait to see if that's effective, and it was. Now the heat is back on down there, so we can't head back down there anymore. We're going to have to take out some more solar shielded chieftains. Warmind cells make quick work of these rooms. And now we're going to have a couple more stalkers on each side. And we just have to repeat the process to turn off the heat down there. Since I was on that side the last time, I'm going to drop down on this side. That way the boss should be on the opposite end. Now I'm going to hop up because it is using a slam attack. If you do hop up here in the middle of a damage phase, you'll often find regular enemies. But I'm going to head back down on this side. I do almost have a super ready. I am just going to keep hopping up here for my own safety. I do want to keep some of my linear fusion shots because I'm going to have to deal with some of the chieftains up here in a little while. I'm trying to save my super for the next phase. I actually did not need my linear fusion rifle for the shield. Between my grenade and my wither horde, it didn't matter too much. Now during this next damage phase, if I do end up coming up, there will be chieftains instead of regular enemies. Alright, I've got 4 minutes remaining. Time to head in here. And now we're going to be starting the third damage phase. Opposite side of the arena, that's fine. Can take that out actually. I managed to get a wither horde shot on it. And here's the chieftains I was talking about. That was close. I'm going to hide back here for a moment. Throw a wither horde right there. Make sure I destroy this. And any enemies that I come across. As you can see, the boss is almost down, but I'm still going to just play it safe. I have plenty of time. Plus, I do want to try to kind of get across the arena. Back away from these screebs. And go for the third chieftain. Alright, make sure my linear fusion rifle is reloaded, and then I'm going to head down. See if I can take those out. I do not see the boss right now. It is right on top of me now. I'm just going to keep rotating around this pillar, if possible. And it looks like I took the boss out in the meantime with my Wither Horde.
I believe I found a record of first contact with this voice. It says, I, Omson, scribe of Glycon, rejoice. The Scorn are one, rejoice. They bear the weight of the crown elegantly, rejoice. They whisper.
If you didn't see at the beginning of the video, I am using a solar damage resistance and a concussive dampener mod. Those are both extremely helpful for reducing damage from the boss. And there we have it, a solo flawless completion of the Master Presage mission in Season of the Splicer. I hope this video helped you out, and if it did, remember to like and subscribe. I just want to thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.